Hey everybody, Belinda Sandor here, also known as Rocket Girl. Today on this episode of the Rocket Girl Show, we're going to talk about video. Everybody is talking about video all over the place. It's the thing we're supposed to do, right? In order to get out there. But I want to talk about a way that virtual assistants can use video to be very productive and to help their clients in a way that I didn't believe was possible, and I couldn't imagine how impactful it was. So let's jump in and talk about that. All right. So I want to talk about when you should send a video and when it doesn't make sense. Okay, so you want to send a video when seeing whatever it is much better than words. So, for example, I had a client who I needed her to send me an image for her website. And the way I was describing it, she kept sending the wrong thing. So once she sent the wrong thing once, I thought, okay, this is a smart woman. I'm not being clear. Let me show her. And she is an artist and she's very visual. So I just turned on Loom and started talking and said, here's what we need. This is the size. Can you send it? Boom, she sends it. So very often seeing it is much better in words than words. I had another client who wanted to know how to add page numbers to the bottom of a Word document. I don't know how I would have possibly explained that without spending 30 minutes, click here, screenshot, all of that. Where in this case, what I was able to do is turn on Loom Video again, which is free, start the process, open the Word document, open the footer, show him how to insert the page numbers. And then he has this forever, right? I send him the link, he can put it someplace safe, and then he always has the ability to do this. So when seeing it is much better than words, video is the answer. When an email just won't cut it or failed, like I just mentioned, I had sent the email to the client, she didn't understand what I meant, and it was definitely a failure. The other thing is when the client is not familiar with the language. So for example, if we're setting up a process that's new to the client and they don't know how it works. So let's say we're setting up a webinar and we have, the sales page or the sign up page, we have the thank you page, all these different things. And my client might not know what I mean by the thank you page, which is the page that is displayed on the internet in the browser after someone buys something, right? They buy a seat at a webinar and then it says thank you. So they might not understand what I mean, but if I walk them through in video what I'm talking about, then we're able to, we're able to get the job done. So now let's talk about best practices, because there's definitely a way to do a good job of this. All right. And it took me a while to figure it out. And it took trial and error. So I want to save the struggle for you and jump right into this. All right. So skip the small talk. When you make a video for a client, this is not the time to say, hi, how's it going? Blah, blah, blah. What you want to say is, in this video, I'm going to show you how to XYZ. Let's go. And then you show them. And you want to start at the top, at the top of what you're looking at. And you also want to be as detailed as possible. And what I mean by that is, instead of saying click the blue button, while you're clicking the blue button on the screen, you want to move your cursor over, click the blue button at the top left corner of the application. Click the black sidebar about halfway through for the word appearance. So you want to be as descriptive as possible, because the last thing you want your video viewer to do is to be confused or frustrated, all right? Because this is the whole point. Now, when you save your video, give it a descriptive name. And here's why. I had one client, I'm not sure what the problem was, but I have to keep sending her the same video every couple of weeks, which is no problem. But if I did not name it something meaningful, I can't find it. So I needed to change the name to client name, XYZ description of whatever it is. So you want to make sure that, you are descriptive, so that, as you're a VA, you're going to have so many of these videos and you want to make sure that you can find it if you need it again. So you can use more than one solution. You can use Loom, you can use Screencast-O-Matic. Either one is great. I'm sure there are others out there as well that I don't even know about, but the key is to do something that's, super easy, fast. Loom works with a browser extension. So I just click the little extension in Chrome, the window pops up. It asks me, do you want to video you and the screen, just you or just the screen? I make my choice, choose the screen I want to tape and record, and then I just go. And it's very, very easy. And clients feel like rock stars. I have one client, Lisa, and whenever I make a video for her, she says, "Oh my gosh, I'm such a rock star. This is so great. Thank you, thank you, thank you." Because at the end of it, she feels like she understands what I'm talking about, because not only am I using my words, I'm actually showing her as well. So give this a try. It can be a really important thing when you're a virtual assistant to make it as easy as possible to work with you. Clients love that. And this is a wonderful tool to have in your tool belt. Now, before we go today, a couple of things. One, if you're watching on YouTube, please click the subscribe button. I don't want you to miss an episode of the Rocket Girl Show. We go live every Thursday at 10 o'clock, and I'd love to have you be here each time. The other thing is we are having the 5-day free VA Client Kickstart Challenge. We're kicking it off in the next couple of weeks, so I would love to have you join. In this free training, we are going to teach you how to get a steady stream of clients so you don't have to struggle anymore. Here's the thing, with the skills you already have. So if you're one of those people, and there are so many of you I know who are thinking, I have to learn 20 new things, or I'm not technical, or I used to be a school teacher and I haven't worked for 5 years, it doesn't matter. The things that clients want us to do can be very commonsensical, everyday things that we already do in our life. So I want you to, if that's you, or if you're struggling, if you've been a VA for a while and you just can't get any traction with clients and that steady stream, I'd love you to go to vachallenge.info, sign up and join me. And I also would love to hear where you are in your journey. So shoot me a DM on Facebook or a message on LinkedIn. And I would love to hear. Belinda Sandor is my name on Facebook. So shoot me a DM. Let me know where you are, because I'm still molding the challenge and the free content. And I want to make sure that you know that I know what's on your mind. So thank you for joining me on the Rocket Girl Show today in this episode about video. I'll see you next time. Until then, I'm signing off. Bye-bye.